Have you ever felt that the negative feeling that every day brings a new challenge weighs heavily on your mind? Today, we embark on a transformative journey with Yak discovering 10 ways to change things with the beautiful form of fortitude that ancient philosophy teaches us. When we cannot control external events, have the power to control our internal reactions. Turn the tide of negativity, what the highly respected Stoic Epictetus once said. Towards the sea of goodness like, it is not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to problems. This great idea reminds us that in our consciousness lies the extraordinary power to change our lives. Reality, but what does it mean to change the negative to the positive? How can we love the old-fashioned Stoics, the turbulent sea of questions, and the questions that enable the ship to sail to the shores of calm contentment and growth? We will explore not only understanding but also the eternal wisdom of Stoicism. We want to apply it to our daily lives. Join me as we explore these 10 steps. Each lamp of light takes us from darkness of negativity to the brightness of positivity. Together we will discover how to use the tools of perception and create a life determined not by external circumstances, but by our inner strength and intelligence. Let's begin this journey, fueled by the Stoic determination of where everything turns, obstacles into opportunities, and all the negatives turn into positives. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. In life, where luck swings back and forth between light and dark, Stoicism stands out as a source of strength, showing us how to turn bad things into good ones. Focus on what you can control is at the heart of this ancient wisdom. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm, with the wind howling with fury and the rain lashing down non-stop. This is how Stoicism teaches us that while we can't stop the storm, we do have the power to keep our sails steady. This principle isn't just about accepting things as they are. It asks us to tell the difference between outside events and other people's actions that are out of our control. Within, unaffected by the chaos without. Think of the story of a sailor drifting in the ocean who, when faced with a storm, decides not to curse the skies, but to adjust his sails and chart a course through the chaos. This sailor represents the Stoic spirit, knowing that his power lies not in stopping the storm, but in navigating it with courage and wisdom. Adopting this Stoic approach means facing problems not with anger or defeat, but with the quiet strength of knowing what we can change and what we must endure. It teaches us to build our lives not on the shifting sands of outside circumstances, but on the bedrock of our virtue and resolve. Let us make this principle a part of our daily lives by focusing on the things we can change. In this way, we change not only ourselves, but also those around us. The idea that you should focus on what you can control is at the heart of both professional growth and emotional health. It tells people to focus on the parts of their lives they can change, instead of dwelling on things they can't change. This change in attitude can make you feel more powerful, resilient, and productive. Focusing on steps and choices that people can take and their power to affect can help them reach their goals and deal with problems more effectively. Here are some important things to keep in mind when you use the focus on what you can manage. Principle: figure out what you can manage. Think about what's going on in your life right now and figure out what you can change or affect. Some of these are your ideas, feelings, behaviors, actions, and how you react to things. Give up the things you can't change. Know that there are things in life that you can't change, like how other people act, events outside of your power, and situations that you can't plan for. Accepting this fact can help you feel less stressed and anxious. Move your attention. Once you know what you can change, put your attention and efforts on those things. Instead of thinking about things you can't change, focus on making changes for the better and moving forward with your plans. Take responsibility for your choices and deeds and own up to the results. You can take care of your life and make the changes you want when you accept responsibility. Mindfulness means being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in the present moment. When you practice mindfulness, you can keep your mind on the present moment and not worry about the past or the future. Develop a growth attitude by seeing problems as chances to learn and improve. Think of failures as short-term problems that you can solve by working hard and not giving up. Self-care means taking care of your physical, mental, and social health. Do things that make you feel good, like working out, meditating, having hobbies, and spending time with people you care about. Focusing on what you can change will give you a sense of control and make you stronger when life gets hard, which will lead to more happiness and success in the long run. Number 2, cultivate positive relationships. Let's be happy with the friends we have and not ask for things that aren't possible. It was Marcus Aurelius who taught us about the deep Stoic goal of building good relationships as a way to move from bad to good. This ancient but timeless wisdom takes us on a trip to learn about how the connections we make can change our lives. Imagine someone standing at the crossroads of life, surrounded by paths that are shrouded in shadow. This person, like many of us, has been through trials that test the spirit, times when the weight of the world seems too much to bear. It is in these times of weakness that the hand of a true friend becomes a lifeline, pulling us from the depths of despair into the light of understanding and compassion. These kinds of relationships are the foundation on which we can build our lives. Having good relationships with other people helps us see the best in ourselves, which creates a feedback loop of growth, support, and mutual upliftment. Building and maintaining good relationships is like taking care of a garden. You need to be patient. Know that some plants will bloom beautifully, and be okay with letting go of others. Each relationship, like each plant, teaches us something useful about love, resilience, and the human condition. By adopting the Stoic strategy of building good relationships, we not only change the bad things that have happened in our lives into stepping stones toward positivity, but also weave a tapestry of connections that enriches our existence, bringing color, warmth, and light to the darkest corners of our world. Let us therefore cherish and nurture these bonds, for they are the very essence of life's greatest joys and our most enduring source of strength. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Have you applied the Cultivate Positive Relationship strategy to your daily life? Please share your insights in the comments section. Building good relationships is important for our health and success in many areas of our lives, such as our personal, career, and social lives. Here are some things you can do to make and keep good relationships. Communication. Being able to talk to each other clearly is essential for any good relationship. Listen carefully, say what you think and feel, and try to see things from other people's points of view. Empathy means putting yourself in someone else's shoes to understand how they feel, what they need, and what they've been through. Empathy helps people connect with each other more deeply and settle disagreements in a healthy way. Respect. Show respect for others, even if you don't agree with them or share the same views or background. Respect their privacy, beliefs, and right to be alone. Trust. To earn trust, be honest, dependable, and steady in what you say and do. Strong relationships are built on trust, which makes people feel safe and encouraged. Support. Always be there for other people, even when things are hard. When someone needs it, be there to listen, offer support, and encourage them. Celebrate their wins and be there for them when things go wrong. Compromise. Know that no relationship is perfect and that disagreements will happen. Be ready to give in and find ways to settle disagreements that work for everyone. Instead of trying to win debates, try to find common ground. Forgiveness. Learn to accept and let go of grudges and old hurts. Keeping anger inside can hurt relationships and stop you from growing as a person. Instead, pick to forget and look on the bright side of things. Show your respect for the people in your life by being thankful for them. Thank them for their work, strengths, and accomplishments. Small acts of gratitude can go a long way toward building relationships and making people happier. Quality time. Spend time with people you care about and share meaningful moments with them. Spending valuable time together, whether it's in person or online, is the best way to strengthen relationships. Limits. Set healthy limits to keep things in balance and avoid anger or burnout. Respect your own and other people's limits and be clear and assertive about them. By following these rules when you're with other people, you can build good relationships that make your life and the lives of those around you better. Keep in mind that making and keeping relationships is an ongoing process that needs work, patience, and real care. Number 3, learning to be patient. The old Stoics taught that being patient is a useful skill for dealing with life's problems. What does it mean to be patient in hard times? Let's use a real-life example. Imagine a teacher who has a restless class and gives them daily tests of their knowledge and tolerance in situations where it would be easy to give up. The teacher uses each struggle to teach perseverance, understanding, and resilience. This real-life event backs up the Stoic idea that waiting is about changing problems, not just getting through them. We can face life's storms with a calm heart and clear mind, because we know that each storm passes and makes us stronger. A moving story from Stoic philosophy shows how practicing patience can turn a bad situation into a good one. It's about the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who was sent into exile by Emperor Claudius without his money or the comfort of his home. Instead of giving up or getting angry, Seneca used this time to think deeply about his life and grow as a person. Focusing on his own growth and writing works that would later be praised for their wisdom, Seneca turned his exile from a time of loss into a time of immense personal growth. This shows that how we react to hardships, not the hardships themselves, determines the outcome. Being patient isn't just a matter of waiting, it's an active participation with life's pace. Being patient teaches us to slow down, think, and enjoy the present moment, flaws and all. By practicing patience, we learn to handle life's challenges with grace, adapt with knowledge, and find peace amidst chaos. Being patient isn't just a Stoic way of life, it's a way of life that turns bad situations into chances for positive growth. It asks us to see each moment as a step toward becoming stronger and more resilient. Let us embrace patience with open hearts, because that's where we find the strength to survive, the clarity to understand, and the courage to move on with a clear goal. Becoming more calm is a useful skill that can make many parts of your life better. These ideas will help you learn to be patient. Know the benefits. Know why it's important to be patient. You can make better choices, feel less stressed, have better relationships, and reach your long-term goals. Meditation and deep breathing exercises are examples of awareness practices that can help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, which can help you handle things with more patience. Prepare yourself for the real world. Know that not everything will go as planned or happen right away. Having realistic goals can help you deal with anger and learn to be patient. Put yourself in someone else's shoes to understand their point of view and what drives them. In your relationships with them, this can help you become more patient and kind. Remember that you can only control some things. Instead of focusing on those things, like how you react and feel about things, think about the things you can control. Take breaks when you need to. If you start to get anxious, step back and give yourself a moment to breathe. Taking breaks can help you see things more clearly and deal with things more calmly. Honor and enjoy small wins along the way as you make progress. To get better at patience, you need to give yourself time and space as you work on it. Practice being thankful. Be thankful for what you have and how far you've come. Being thankful can help you stop being impatient and start appreciating the present moment. Learn from your mistakes. Instead of getting angry, see mistakes as chances to improve. Think about what you can learn from the event and how you can make things better next time. Get help. Surround yourself with friends, family, or teachers who will be there for you and support you as you work to be more patient. Remember that it takes time to learn to be patient, and it's okay to get impatient sometimes. What matters is that you are determined to be patient and keep trying to get better. Number 4, learn to be humble. In life's deep journey, where both darkness and light dance, Stoicism lights the way to transcend the bad and lead us to the bright world of positive change through the virtue of humility. This old philosophy, which comes from deep in the human experience, teaches us that humility is more than just accepting our flaws. It's also a powerful recognition of our shared humanity and the unpredictable nature of life. As Epictetus so eloquently put it, humility is a reminder that we are but actors in a play directed not by us but by the divine. In this realization lies our freedom and strength. Humility then becomes a way to grow. By accepting our flaws and the fact that the world isn't perfect, we open our minds to the wisdom that every challenge and setback is a chance to learn and find out more about ourselves. This helps us sail through the rough seas of adversity with grace and strength. This humble attitude to life's challenges helps us change our view so we can see past the pain of bad experiences and find the seeds of good things waiting to grow. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, tells an amazing story that perfectly encapsulates this idea, even though he had a lot of power and impact. Marcus Aurelius decided to rule with humility, considering himself not above his followers, but as a servant to the common good. His observations, scribbled in the peaceful hours before dawn, portray a man who sought knowledge not from his imperial seat, but in the realization of his limitations and the immense expanse of learning before him. This humility allowed Marcus Aurelius to face the great duties of leadership and the inevitabilities of human weakness with a calm and accepting heart. He knew that genuine greatness lay not in dominance over others, but in dominating on self through humility. He converted potential hubris into a fountain of beneficial action, directing his authority with compassion and tranquility. As we integrate the practice of humility into our lives, we find that the once overwhelming negativity begins to lose its grip, replaced by a profound sense of connection, purpose, and positive potential. This is the transformative power of Stoic humility, a beacon that guides us through the darkness, reminding us that even in our smallest moments we are capable of extraordinary grace and the alchemy of turning the negative into the positive. Number 5. Grow your gratitude. Have you ever thought about how being thankful can turn the worst times into bright spots of hope? The Stoics, who had a deep understanding of life's ebb and flow, believed that being thankful was an important way to turn bad things into good things. In the midst of political unrest and personal hardships, the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A grateful mind is a great mind that eventually attracts great things." His life, which is a testament to the Stoic path, shows how important it is to practice gratitude even when things are going badly. The things that happened to Seneca teach us that being grateful isn't just a response to receiving things. It's a choice to see the value in everything, from the grand to the seemingly ordinary. It's about finding the riches in simplicity, the lessons in challenges, and the chances in every moment. According to Seneca, practicing gratitude changes the way we see things and helps us be happy with what we have instead of always wanting more. By practicing gratitude, we follow the Stoic virtue of focusing on our blessings instead of our burdens. In addition to making bad things lighter, this change makes us more appreciative of the tapestry of life, which is made up of threads of both struggle and peace. Let us make it a habit to be thankful, because it's in its embrace that we find the strength to get through hard times and the wisdom to see the good in everything that life has to offer. We've gone over 5 Stoic ways to move from negativity to positivity together. The fact that you're here shows that you are determined to turn every problem into an opportunity and every bad thing into a good thing that will lead to a better life. Please make a promise to follow all 5 remaining strategies today by clicking the like button and sharing this video. Your actions will help us get more people to watch it. Practicing thanks is a beautiful thing that can make our lives better and make us happier in general. Here are some things you can do to grow and deepen your gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal. Every day, take some time to write down the things you're grateful for. Simple things like a warm day, a tasty meal, or a nice act from a friend could do the trick. Focus on the present moment. To fully enjoy the present moment, practice awareness. Pay attention to what you can see, hear, and feel, and be thankful for the good things happening in your life right now. Say thank you. Make it a habit to thank other people for what they do. Saying thank you in the form of a note, a verbal acknowledgement, or a small act of kindness can improve bonds and make people feel more connected. Change your point of view. Train your mind to think about what you have instead of what you don't have. When things go wrong, try to see the bright side or the lesson that can be learned, and be grateful for the chances to grow that they offer. Do gratitude routines. Saying gratitude before meals or thinking about what you're thankful for before bed are both examples of gratitude routines that you can do every day. These habits can be gentle reminders to be thankful for all the good things in your life. Charity or give back. Doing charity work or acts of service can help you see things more clearly and make you more grateful. Helping people who are less wealthy can make you appreciate the good things in your life and make you feel compassionate and grateful. Enjoy good experiences. Give yourself time to fully enjoy and savor good experiences. Enjoy the moment and feel the happiness it brings, whether it's a tasty meal, a stunning sunset, or a deep talk. Count your blessings. Every day, think of or write down all the things you're thankful for. It can help to change your attention from what's missing to what's already there when you think about the good things in your life. Allow yourself to forgive. Let go of your anger and regrets, and allow yourself to forgive. Keeping bad feelings inside can stop you from feeling grateful and stop you from fully appreciating the present moment. Surround yourself with positive things. Spend time with people, places, and media that make you feel good and give you ideas. It can be easier to stay grateful if you create a positive setting. You can develop a stronger sense of gratitude and enjoy the many benefits it has for your mental, emotional, and physical health by making these habitual changes. Number 6, connect with nature. Where in the grand symphony of the cosmos does the harmony between nature and humanity really sound? Stoicism, which has deep insights into the human spirit, teaches us that nature is not just a beautiful view from the outside, but a reflection of our inner landscape that can heal and change us. Think about the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, who found comfort and strength in observing nature's cycles. See the universe as a single living thing with a single body and soul. And notice how everything is connected to this one perception of this single living thing. Mark's writings in Reflections remind us of how closely we are connected to nature. He saw nature as a teacher who leads us to acceptance and understanding. By lining up with the rhythm of the universe, we can turn our bad events into sources of positive growth. The calm of a flowing river, the strength of a tree standing tall through the seasons, and the vastness of the night sky are all natural events that teach us about patience, persistence, and perspective. When we look to nature, we find a reflection of our lives and a reminder of our place in a larger order. This connection helps us let go of the small and temporary things in life and focus on what is eternal and important. Let us now step into the embrace of the natural world to draw strength, inspiration, and tranquility from its boundless wisdom. In doing so, we align our hearts with the Stoic strategy of transformation, finding in the whisper of the wind and the silence of the stars the path from negative to positive. Number 7, try to get help. Why travel alone when the world offers us a community with friends finding ways to turn bad into good? Find support seems like a fundamental strategy because it believes that we connect our interactions to the thread of life's journey, deep truth, deep understanding. In Stoic philosophy, wise thought in the Stoic, as Marcus Aurelius said, we are greatly connected to the great fabric of existence. Well-spoken people live in. It is important to remember that what we want to support is not a sign of weakness, but an acknowledgement that people share human nature. The Stoics felt, we are naturally human when we should strive for virtue and patience. And this is our development, closely associated with the support and wisdom of others to compare. Let's change our thoughts in the world. Nature is an endless source of wisdom, like a tree, with its roots closely associated with the soil that attracts nutrients and stability we must do in our environment. In nature draws strength from the people around us. No family exists in isolation. Everything is complementary. This connection seeks support, while is a powerful reminder that over time you can be in harmony with the natural order of the world. Do not hesitate to seek guidance for support action, to overcome difficulties and find a source of strength and positive energy to support. Let us accept this strategy because in the journey of common life, our burdens are light and our path to virtue and peace of mind is obvious. There are times in life when we face problems or feel like we can't move forward. In these situations, getting help can be a powerful way to get past problems, gain understanding, and get through tough times. Today, we'll talk about why it's important to ask for help when we need it, and how that can make our lives better. Recognizing your limitations. A. We may feel like we have to do everything by ourselves because we think that asking for help is a sign of weakness. However, it's important to know our limits and know that asking for help doesn't make us less capable. Instead, it makes us stronger. B. Try to change people's minds so that they see asking for help as a brave and proactive action instead of a last option. Utilizing resources. A. In today's connected world, we have access to many resources such as friends, family, leaders, teachers, counselors, and even online communities and support groups. BT. Stress. How important it is to use these resources carefully and know that asking for help doesn't always mean putting a burden on others. Instead, it means tapping into the collective knowledge and wisdom. Overcoming shame. A. Sadly, there is still a shame around getting help, especially for mental health problems. But it's very important to fight these stereotypes and encourage a culture of acceptance and openness. B. Talk about how important it is to stop making asking for help a taboo subject by sharing personal stories or cases of people who have benefited from doing so. Building resilience. Getting help doesn't mean you're weak, as many people think. It means you're strong. It shows that we can change, learn, and grow from things that happen to us. B. Stress the idea of interdependence and how asking for help builds better relationships and connections, which in turn improves our health. Getting better at talking to people. Being able to explain our needs and talk to people in a clear way is an important part of asking for help. Encourage people to use active listening, understanding, and clarity when they want to talk about their problems or ask for help. B. Give useful advice and suggestions for starting conversations about getting help, whether for personal or business reasons. Number 8. Acceptance and letting go. We come across the Stoic strategy of turning negative into positive through deep acts of acceptance and letting go. But what does it really mean to give up in the Stoic sense? It's not giving up or giving in to fate. It's an enlightened acceptance of the limits of our control and an embrace of the natural flow of existence. For example, think about the story of Epicus, who was born into slavery but found freedom. Epicus famously said that what counts is not what happens to you, but how you deal with it. This is a great example of the Stoic way to turn negativity into positivity. Accept what we can't change and focus on how we will react. We work on finding inner peace and strength. Why do acceptance and letting go make us happy? Because when we stop fighting truth, we align ourselves with the whole universe's natural order. Harmony makes it easier to deal with problems and lessens tension within ourselves. Acceptance with equanimity doesn't mean giving up. It means actively engaging with life in a way that respects the limits of our control. When we accept and let go, we're not giving up on our wants or ambitions. Instead, we choose to engage with them in a way that is free from the turmoil of attachment and aversion. This way of thinking helps us deal with the unpredictable parts of life with a steady heart, seeing every problem as a chance to learn and grow and every bad thing as a step toward knowledge. Number 9. Practice extreme self-discipline. Extreme self-discipline is a key part of the Stoic way of turning bad things into good ones. It's not a way to punish yourself, but a way to find freedom. But what does it really mean to practice extreme self-discipline, and how does it help us change? Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who, despite the many temptations that came with his position, practiced strict self-discipline every day. He stuck to a personal code of ethics, set aside time for reflection, embraced simplicity, and kept his promise to serve his self-discipline. It wasn't just austerity. He chose to act in a way that matched his ideals, showing how dedicated he is to personal growth and the greater good. In the Stoic sense, extreme self-discipline means making sure that our actions are in line with our inner logos, or logical mind. You have to pick the harder right over the easy wrong, not just once, but every time. Changing things. Our character is built through this practice, and it's what keeps us steady when life gets hard. Allowing us to stay strong, change your impulses into plans and your problems into chances. Why is this important? Because extreme self-discipline gives us the power to control our reactions, shape our future, and turn negative impulses into positive actions. By following this practice, we not only achieve personal success, but also make the world a better place. By committing to the strict path of extreme self-discipline, we pave the way for a life not just full of accomplishments, but also full of meaning. A life where every challenge becomes a chance to show our dedication to self-discipline that goes beyond the point of breaking, can help you grow and achieve great things. To develop great self-discipline, try these things. Set clear goals. Make sure you know what your goals are. Clear goals help you stay on track. which makes it easier to stick to your plans. Set a routine. Make a daily plan that includes time for work, exercise, fun, and growing as a person. Follow this process every day to become more disciplined. Sort tasks. Figure out which ones are the most important and do them first. This keeps you from putting things off and makes sure that important tasks are done quickly. Eliminate distractions. Make it easier to work or study by removing or reducing distractions. Stop getting alerts. Set specific hours to work and give yourself a place to work. Time management means setting aside specific amounts of time for each activity and sticking to them. To stay focused and get things done, use methods like the Pomodoro technique. Stay committed. Make sure you really want to reach your goals. Regularly remind yourself of why you want to reach your goals, and don't give up when things go wrong. Develop your willpower by practicing self-control in different areas of your life, like saying no to temptations, sticking to your plan, and not putting things off. Accept pain. Know that pain is a normal part of growth, and regularly step out of your comfort zone. Accepting pain makes you stronger and more self-disciplined. Keep an eye on your progress. Write down how far you've come toward your goals. Review your accomplishments often and make changes to your plans as needed to stay on track. Ask for help. Tell a trusted friend, mentor, or teacher about your goals. They can help you stay on track. Being responsible to someone else can push you to follow through with your plans. Self-reflection. Often think about what you've done and what you've chosen. Find the places where you need to improve and plan how you will do that. Reward yourself. To stay motivated, celebrate small wins along the way. When you reach a goal, give yourself a reward, but make sure the reward doesn't get in the way of your progress. Stay determined. Know that becoming very self-disciplined is a long-term process that needs constant work and persistence. When things get hard, don't give up. Stay strong and persistent. By constantly using these strategies, you can become very self-disciplined and reach your full potential for success and happiness in life. Number 10, cultivate mindfulness. Stoics defined mindfulness as being deeply aware of and accepting of the present moment without being distracted by regrets from the past or worries about the future. It is the art of living fully in the present, observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judging or attaching to them. Let us think about Epictetus' teachings, who showed us how to be mindful by stressing the importance of focusing on the present task with full attention and intention. He taught that by anchoring changing things. Practicing mindfulness is important because it frees us from automatic responses and lets us deal with life's challenges in a thoughtful and good way. When we are mindful, we are in charge of our thoughts and feelings, not their slaves. We see negative experiences as perceptions that can be studied, changed, and observed. By practicing mindfulness, we allow ourselves to be open to new experiences, peace and happiness that represent the Stoic ideal of life by reason and nature. We've hit the end of our 10-step self-discovery journey that will help you go from being negative to being positive. Stoic philosophy teaches us not only to endure, but also to change, to use our trials to make us stronger and more moral. As we end our trip today, remember to face life's challenges not as burdens, but as chances to grow as a person. Let every moment of trouble be a step toward becoming stronger and smarter. Remember that every bad thing has a positive side in the heart of a Stoic, holds the potential for a good change. If today's journey with the Stoic philosophy has given you ideas, please click the like button. Leave a message with your thoughts, and don't forget to tell everyone you know about these deep ideas. Also, don't forget to subscribe to The Way of Wisdom YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos we post. We'll see you in the next video.